Right. So this is one of the data visualization library in context to the machine learning, artificial intelligence, which normally we use, which is called seaborn. Seaborn is a kind of data visualization library. Extensively we used even for whenever we are working on PySpark or something like so. We can install, even we require to install this data visualization library as well, because using of this data visualization library, making us to create some kind of dashboards or visualization purpose is something essentially required. So to install this seaborn as a data visualization library under for artificial intelligence when we are implementing. So make sure we need to have a version for Python, which is because Python for data visualization purpose, even for programming purpose, Python is one kind of language normally we use. This is one thing required. So anyway, Python we have already in the I think in the last session I have shown you, right? So Python library, Python already created, right? So we have created the Python even. Right, so we have Python 3.1.2, so which can be compatible, not an issue. 3.1.2 is that. Along with this, excuse me, along with that, we need to have some mandatory dependencies because like pandas or numpy or matplotlib is these are the three different mandatory dependencies we require. So pandas can be used, even pandas also can be used over here, right? So what are the pandas library can be dependency can be used, or numpy can be used, or else it can be matplotlib can also be used here. Next, whenever we are working on the dependencies and all, of course, these are the optional dependencies, even for statistical modeling, for regression, Chase-square testing, weighted average, all that, right? So using what are the different statistical tools and all everything, this stat tools, models and all everything can be used. These are the optional dependencies, which is not something essentially required for all the applications when we are working on. So this is where generally, so if you want to uh, import seaborn and all, this is what something, an example of a data set which I have taken. So whenever we are working on it, as I already stated earlier, whenever we are working on the Python application, this importing of the seaborn is also one of the key and important element wherein we have to be focused more on. Next, at the same time, whenever we are taking this data set to be taken, wherein we can copy this data set and can be used here, not an issue. At the same time, if you want to create one more imports in context to the matplotlib mob and all everything. So this is an data set can be used even for create some functionalities for matplotlib. So these are the imports which we have to take in context to numpy or pandas or matplotlib and all everything, especially whenever we are working on the seaborn. So this is also one of the data visualization library when we are working on artificial intelligence projects, one has to be used, right? So this is all about this video.